struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles now 3
Where'd I go?
interceptions.
He won't stop this, but he won't stop it.
Great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So
Pass interference, Rev. Saw that, right? Pass interference.
I can't teach you, obviously.
But you weren't gonna call that, right? But you gonna call it on me?
He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch.
Nah,
And so
you did something
close,
else.
gets it to the 1.
Feel good, this. You got feel good.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and
Bro.
goal.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Koo knocks this one through the post. So 2 quarters down, 2
You be back, Trev. You be back.
return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Oh, we're back?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown! Zay Flowers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Koo for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience. That run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
That is crazy. Body.
Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. Richardson on 3rd and short. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline.
And then struggle. Oh, me want to get the Christian.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, a curious
Come on, Marshawn Lynch.
decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Marshawn
And the ball will go over
Lynch.
on downs on the short side of the field. They go play action now. Jackson is going to fire one deep over the middle.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Puka Nakua, 38 yards. And his guys are going to add on.
What do you want? Fight? Okay.
Now
Go fight him.
for the extra point.
Okay, my friend fight him.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
And you learn though.
Scratching my head a little bit here,
What
trying
do
to
you
make sense
do?
of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go.
Smart.
To try and pick up some points.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one.
I'm undefeated in Madden.
Cannot score here. This one's pretty much all but
No one else can beat me in Madden 4.
People are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get over to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game,
Blue 42.
watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he'll take it across the 48-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the
Are you ready?
head on and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
Interception.
If he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And this is caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 48 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
He has to play.
Richardson looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go.
There's no way.
Got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down.
Yo, who was mass is that, bro?
A big play there for the Giants. 73 yards.
You cannot let him escape. Like,
They've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Richardson to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Past the 10 to the 11-yard
just let them Brooklyn. Look at us up at the back. Hey, I'm gonna run and send. I'm gonna now.
Charles, you've got to tip
Just
your
do
cap
it,
to this
Brooklyn.
defense. I mean,
We're
they
gonna
have
take
been
the
so
back.
impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group. When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now
Just
with
let
this
them
lead, but
Brooklyn.
these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. And touchdown.
Just let me get back up.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably
He could have kept going straight up. Going to go for it.
In this position, trying to get
It's
back
gonna be
into the
another
game,
pick.
teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the
Oh, he's
board.
go for that. He got the first down.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. Let's go. On first down, Richardson. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now Richardson back to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And my goodness, another interception.
Bro, just rage quit, bro. Just rage quit.
And he's going to get this one to the
You gotta give up,
23-yard
bro.
line. Another great play defensively.
If I was that team, I would back out.
But that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Bro.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. But this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history.
So y'all, oh yeah,
Football coach in the Hall of Fame, whose nickname was "Close the Gates of Mercy." He wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and.
All right, bet then.
Right here, we're watching it in front of us.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he will get
right there.
the end zone.
Right through everything.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And they called him out. Yeah, that's game over. Just race quit. Yeah, I know it. I won. GG. W's for me. W's. I won.